one of the most important parts of my job is to interact and work with my partners as such within the business, whether they be underwriters, BDM, new business, the bankers, technical. So I think that's one of the most important parts of our operation as successful planners, delivering the best customer outcome to deliver the solutions quicker and more effectively and correctly. So with the BDM, Veri is my BDM here in WA, Veri Gravina. She's great in terms of the product knowledge and product structures and product features. She regularly calls on me either by email or phone or in person. And being a 6-hour round trip from Perth to Busselton where I work, or 5 hours, that doesn't happen that often, but we're constantly in touch with each other, particularly when there's a product change or an update, which I need to build up my understanding of the products I'm offering. With the underwriters, we've discussed that, how I work very closely with Dave Oliver, the state underwriting manager, who happens to be the underwriter looking after all my cases as well. That's very important as part of the whole process because of the collaboration between myself and underwriting in general to get the case underwritten quickly. With the banker, how I work with them in the process is keeping them informed throughout the process once I have got the client agreed to proceed. So the banker is aware of where the client is at with the underwriting. Obviously, I don't share information with a banker on any medical outcomes because that's really important. And I tell the client that as well, because the banker looks at the financial health of the customer, not the medical health. So if the banker's aware that the client's got a major medical problem that uncovered in the process, I don't tell the banker that because I can't and don't feel I should, because that could influence a credit decision. And the credit decision, in my view, is based on debt serviceability, not the client's bad knee or whatever. So that's the confidentiality part on the underwriting and disclosure of customers' information. But working with business partners as I do, the other team members, I've mentioned the new business team, critical as well as underwriting, because in the platinum team that I work with in WA, Daniel Wu is my case manager looking after all my cases, and he and I work very well closely from day one once I actually lodge a case. So I keep in touch with him. We get the obligatory weekly suspense updates. I can track all the medical underwriting, medical examinations with him, through him, with LifeScreen, who does the medical tests for us. And at every stage I'm with him and he's with me. That means that at all stages I know exactly where every case is in the system to make sure that the customer has a good outcome, a good experience, to get his applied for cover in place as fast as possible and with the minimum disruption as possible. The other business partner I work very closely with because I do a lot of technical work, hence my involvement with the client's accountants and lawyers at some stage, accountants at every stage, is I work very closely with the BT technical team, and I've got every member on the BT technical team, David, Janet, Tim, Michael, Cassie, in my mobile direct lines to their direct lines. In addition to ringing the 1-800 number, I've got their direct, with their permission, their direct phone numbers as well. And I'm in regular contact with them to run strategies by them, to understand or confirm my thinking around strategies. So when I'm ready to put a case together and present to the client, I've got the accountant sign off, I've got technical sign off if I need it, I've got underwriting on notice that it's coming in, I've got new business on notice that it's coming in, and work with them after lodgement. It just makes the whole process streamlined and never hiccup free, but it just makes it a lot easier to get the business on the books and get the customer insured as fast as possible.